Alright, let's check out JASMY. So, what is going on today? Let's talk about it. Well, if we start off on the daily time frame, I mean, this is very clear cut in my opinion. We've come right into the daily EMA ribbons. We've done this multiple times before. We're currently finding resistance at the short-term moving average. You can see we've got the past 4 days worth of data. We've just been consolidating and coiling up underneath these daily EMA ribbons. You can also argue on the daily time frame that we are setting up a bullish pennant. Now, I looked at this on the 4-hour and I didn't see it, so I mean, yeah, that's why we didn't see it, because on the 4-hour it's an absolute abomination of nature. However, looking at this over on the daily, it is a very clear-cut bullish pennant that really looks like it wants to push to the upside. We've had a few wicks to the upside so far. What does it look like we're trying to do? So daily time frame, the squeeze momentum indicator is still heading up very macro bullish. Now, we talked about this when we were down here on the 16th of April. We were literally at, 1.8 cent, and I was telling you guys we're having a momentum shift, and in my opinion I think this is the bottom, so I'm entering the market. We literally called pretty much the exact bottom. We jumped in down here. We actually said we'd take profit if we come up to the 618, got rejected. We came up to the 618, got rejected. We then had a double bottom with a higher low down here again, so we re-entered the market, and we are currently just riding this wave to the upside on JASMY. The bullish pennant looks very nice. However, that is pretty much as far as the daily time frame goes. If we come over to the 4-hour, you can really see we're in the middle of no man's land. So on the 4-hourly time frame, there's absolutely nothing that we're getting stuck at whatsoever. However, looking at this on the daily time frame, you can see it's very clear cut. It is these daily EMA ribbons. We are at absolutely no Fibonacci. We're above this local high. So the only reason why we're coiling up right now is because we've just had a big impulse. We're bullish penning out. How do you say that? You would say bull flagging out or bear flagging down, but you wouldn't say you're bullish pennanting up. How would you say that? I don't know. We've got something like a bull flag. We've got a bullish pennant and we're heading up. Let me know what you think that would be. A bullish pennanting up? That just sounds weird. I'm going to stop talking about that now. But yeah, we also talked about yesterday's video how I have included a stop loss in my trade. I talked about this morning when I had an altcoin emergency video. We were talking about Bitcoin coming down on its last legs, having this retest. Since then, we have had a push up on the daily time frame. Bulls are still trying to take control. On the 4-hourly, bulls have finally grasped control as we have broken out to the upside of this bearish pennant. So we're looking very good for Bitcoin in my opinion. Now, because the market, the whole market cap, the total crypto market cap rather, Bitcoin and the altcoins included, because Bitcoin is now moving up, I am of the opinion that the altcoin market cap is going to go up. If we go over to total 2, which is the total crypto market cap, not including Bitcoin, we're really just hovering around. I mean, we're literally at break even. The same for the crypto market cap, including Bitcoin. We seem to want to hold this level. So, I don't have a problem with Bitcoin right now. I think Bitcoin is gearing up for a move to the upside. Pardon me. I will talk about this in my next video that I have coming up for Bitcoin, probably tonight, how I am personally expecting a $49,500 price target up here for Bitcoin. What do you think that will mean for JASMY? If Bitcoin is able to move up 25%, I think JASMY is going to initiate a face tear. Let me know what you think below. I think this bullish pennant is very, very nice. I also think it's nice how we broke above the moon line. Like I talked about this before in my last video. I said this was your moon line. Like, this was your previous invalidation point. You can see as soon as we came back to it and we lost it, we had a landslide. So it was very important we got above this key pivotal moment down here. I also said the same about the 786, so it's good that we held that region. However, there's nothing else to really say apart from we're traveling sideways in this bullish pennant. The apex of this bullish pennant is coming in at the 25th of April. However, I believe, in my opinion, that we're going to have a break up or a breakdown by tomorrow. Now, here's the worrying thing. If we have a breakdown, there's absolutely nowhere left to hold apart from this 786 down here at 1.9 cent and these lows down here, at which point if we did come down to 1.9 cent again, I would unfortunately be stopped out of my trade in approximately a 6.9% profit. I'd be okay with that if that was the worst case scenario. That would only happen, in my opinion, if Bitcoin decided to landslide below 39,000. That is why recently I have been hedging my bets in Bitcoin, mainly just picking up Bitcoin and waiting for this confirmed bounce to happen. And in my opinion, once Bitcoin starts heading up more, once confidence returns into the altcoin market, then I can go back and, you know, become balls deep in altcoins again. That's what I personally look to do in this market right now. I'm being conservative by hedging my bets in Bitcoin until we have a confirmed rally, which in my opinion, I think we're setting up for. You know, Bitcoin is setting up to be very, very macro bullish right now. Like I said, there's really not much else we can talk about for JASMY. I don't want to waste your time. I mean, there's nothing going on the 4-hourly time frame. In terms of your most recent impulse, we didn't even come down to the 618, like we're miles above the 0.5, and you can see in the last 4-hourly candle we are pumping back up. Every time we have these little dips, you can see we've got a higher low, or I've worked backwards. You know, this is a higher low and then this is a higher low. So I think JASMY is looking great right now. Sure, we're just going to the side. That is probably expected after, you know, we did just have a literal face tear. I mean, not as much as a face tear as other cryptos, but, you know, 64% in the span of a couple of days or so. It probably just needs to take its time to chill out. If we finish off the video by looking at some other indicators, I mean, I am really convinced that we've seen the bottom for JASMY. I think I talked about this when we were down here, but, you know, when JASMY did come down and find a bottom down here at 1.7 cent, the money flow indicator went to 11. And, you know, zooming back, we never went that low. That was literally the lowest we've ever went. When we came down for the RSI, we had a higher low, which also is very good. This means our oscillators are gearing up for a big move to the upside, in my opinion. The MFI, you know, this oscillator is obviously gearing up because we've just been flushed out of all the retail money. I don't know the current market cap of JASMY, but I do remember when we were talking about it a couple of days ago when we were down here, the market cap was 90 million. I'll check it out after this video, but, you know, it's not really important. We're probably at like 100, 150 million, something like that. In the ballpark of, you know, around the 100 million. We're definitely not above 200 million. The market cap is dirt cheap, so you can see your money flow indicator oscillator heading up because we're extremely undervalued, or not undervalued per se, but the money has flown out, so money is ready to flow back in. The RSI is building strength as it goes. You know, you can see we've got this low down here, we've got a very nice higher low, and it's great how we flushed out the weak hands and most of the retail money, because now, in my opinion, it means the next leg to the upside is going to be that much more exponential. So I love what we're seeing right now with JASMY. Once again, keep your eyes on the daily. This is the approximate level that we need to see, you know, 4-hourly pushes, daily pushes above. We'll round it up to be safe, but 2.4 cent, basically 2.4 cent. Keep your eyes on 2.4 cent. If you're watching this video and we're having, you know, a push back above 2.4 cent, that is incredibly bullish in my opinion. Your next moonline is your 618 Fibonacci at 2.5 cent. I believe once a 4-hourly candle has closed above, you know, specifically 0.02579, so it's almost pushing up for 2.6 cents. So let's just say 2.6. Once we have a 4-hourly close above 2.6 cent, in my opinion, I believe we would be heading up to this local high at 5 cent. That would be a huge increase. We were talking about this down here. I was saying how I'm entering this trade and looking for 174% rally. You know, we're currently up 30% or so. So we're not even halfway there. You know, we're gearing up for that move. I think it's going to be coming in the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months. Let me know what you think below. I'm exceptionally bullish on JASMY. That's all I've got for you today. Once again, cowboy out, not financial advice. And as always, peace.